hillbilly and all. And back then, they all talked hillbilly.
Right.
Everybody was y'all and all this stuff. But not that man. I never forgot that. So I eventually made it back to Terringham. And I worked on my sister's farm for a while. And so one day I think I'll go back and see I'll go over and see how the Kennedys are doing. So I went over to see the Kennedys, just for the heck of it, because Mrs. Kennedy was always nice. He was too. And they welcomed me with open arms. And as always, she wanted to know if I wanted a piece of pie. She always had a pie cooking on the old wood stove. Sure. And I heard her mother holler. She said, "Franny, somebody's here to see you." And I didn't know she did this. She was upstairs. And she came down. So it's good. Something to do with. I see she had a engagement ring on and everything. And so, not being stupid, sitting there, I said, I knew she was engaged. I said, would you like to go to a movie or something? Break. She said, yeah, let's go. And I could see her mother nudging her. So we went to the movie.
Do you remember what you went and seen?
No, I don't. I don't remember what the movie was.
I had to ask.
It'd be a movie in 1954, 55, 54 again. And I don't remember. The only thing I do remember when she got out of the car, I think it was. Maybe it was the next day, I don't know. But anyway, she didn't have no engagement ring on. And I come to find out later on that her mother gave her a shove and pulled the ring off at the same time. So, then before long we were engaged. Then we got married.
Did she ever tell you about this other guy, or?
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah.
His name was Hal. Little short guy. Nice little guy. The poor guy died young.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know what he died of, whether. Yeah, he lived in Chatham, New York.
Huh.
Yeah, he died young.
So you just stole her? She not having much interest in him, or?
I guess not.
Both.
More interest in me, I guess.
So then,
So I was back there, and I wanted to go to school, but I didn't have no money, didn't have no job. I could have got some schooling out of it. I wanted to go to Angola, Indiana, at the University of Engineering, and I couldn't go because I had a baby on the way. And so I thought, so Franny's family was all out here. So I came to Michigan and got a job with GM. And they not only sent me to school, they gave me enough money to buy food with too, so I didn't have to go anywhere. So that's where I stayed. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good job. It's so sad to see that there's not any good jobs around anymore today. Unless the person really gets an education. Then it's got to be in an education. It's already a chosen field, We still have to have engineers and draftsmen and so forth. And still going to need mechanics and tool makers, but not the quantity that we used to have because they're shipping them all over China.
yeah.
I think that's going to change eventually because
Have to. Robots can't fix robots.
we can't stay. We're not going to stay a second-rate nation. The people in this country are different than all the other people in the other parts of the world. So we're going to change. Eventually it'll be for the better. Hello.
So then the baby, when was the baby born? I don't even know who the baby is to be. I don't
Baby
know.
was your mother-in-law.
Right there.
Nancy? Well, I didn't know who was first.
Oh, yeah.
She's the old hag, yeah.
Okay.
April 15th.
So after the pain in the butt was born, you had more?
30th.
Or April 30th, I mean. I just given you a couple of weeks. Yeah, and then Jimmy was born.
You just trade places.
And then Denise, somebody, and Robert Anthony.
Yeah, that's it.
He sounds pretty good tonight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's gonna have some better nights once he gets out of that place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your story's not the trash.
Maybe time for him to start letting a few things go.
Yeah. That's right. So out of all of it came a lot of good things. We had a real nice Christmas. One of the best we had in a long time. Everybody together. Denise staying sober.
What was that?
he said even Denise staying sober. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Yeah.
What was the depression like, Papa?
It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
A lot of booze going around, you know. People get in trouble, they just get drunk. Yeah.
That was long before Prohibition, wasn't it?
No, Prohibition came, and then the Depression came.
Oh.
Yeah. See, Prohibition dried up all the liquor sales and booze. But they were still getting it. Heck, they made booze all over the country.
Yeah.
Here in Michigan, well, Michigan was a big booze. Made some people rich and made some people dead. In fact, a little town here in Clare, you know where Clare is, where Franny was.
Yeah.
That hotel down there, that was from the Prohibition. The boys out of Chicago used to stay there. All the gangsters and so forth. That's what they put up. There's still, I understand, some rooms and tunnels in that place.
Huh.
that
Oh,
they show,
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
where they could hide if the feds came, you know, or sneak out the back way. They have a day every year of celebration for that place. I don't know what it is, but I never did make it. Then, of course, Detroit. Franny and them, all them kids, they lived right on the same street where the Purple Gang was. Your grandfather, Uncle Joe, he was, Grandpa Joe knew all them guys. But they got along with everybody. But they were a mean cutthroat outfit too. They were mostly all Jewish boys. They never had a lot of booze.
Hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, if you could sell some booze, you could make some money and buy food.
What was Elsa like?
Elsa?
Yep.
Elsa was a very funny lady.
How so?
You know, she's from the old country. They lived different than we did. Most things used to upset her, or insult her usually. She could never keep too many friends because of her attitude. You know. See, one time she had it all, and then the next thing she didn't have nothing. They had, of course, farms over there are different than the farms here. But they would have over there farms, fruit farm, they have side of the road stands, you know, and everything was grown on a smaller acreage. And they had stores, and they had good, and then they lost it all. And I know that hurt her a lot. But yeah, she is always arguing, but she was a good mother. She took care of us.
Did she play the piano too?
No,
No.
she used to sing.
Oh.
How do I knock myself out?
Yeah, she's a pretty good singer.
Is that what got you interested in that?
Pardon?
Is that what got you interested in that?
Probably, yeah.
And what about your dad? What's he like? You said you said he drank.
Yeah, but he didn't stay constantly drunk.
Okay.
You know, like some of them did. He'd get drunk and he'd sober up and go to work. And, of course, they didn't have anything to play with like they do now. You know, they have snow. The only biggest thrill we had was sleds.
Yeah.
Used to have an old horse. Use him to pull the sleds and stuff up the hill and come sliding down on sleds. And, ice skate. Used to play a lot of ice skate. Hockey. My mother was a good skater. We used to, when she was younger, we would build ice skating rinks. You know, and she'd skate with us. Yeah. Then all of a sudden she'd just quit. Afraid she was getting old. Gonna break a bone or something. Stop thinking about it. She really wasn't that old. Back then, she was probably only in her 40s or something. You know, but 40s back then, they hit 40, they thought they were getting old.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we still think we're getting old, we just
Yeah.
aren't.
Yeah, it's just a frame of mind. That's all old is.
Yeah.
Just a frame of mind. He used to go fishing some. But they take me fishing. In fact, my brother took me fishing more than he did. I remember one day I was sick. When I was a kid, I used to have asthma pretty bad. Come and go. Of course, they didn't have no medication for it back. So I stayed home from school, started feeling better. So he took me and my mother fishing out to a pond called Greenwater Pond. It's out east of Lee. And my mother, I was fishing one side, she was in the middle, he was up the other end, and she had a pretty good fish on. I couldn't see it, but it was making a lot of noise, flopping out in the water. And she hollered to him to come help her and everything. He started cursing, and he could see, he saw that she had a big fish, and I don't know what happened. Whether he got mad or what, she got excited. He threw his pole down and ended up stepping on it and breaking it, and then she got mad. Poor fish got away. So home we went. That was the end of the fishing trip.
Actually, I ought to take her up and take my medicine down.
What about your brothers and your sisters? What are they like?
What's that?
They were nice.
Yeah.
My sister,
Stinky.
Rosie's very nice. She's sick a lot, you know. She goes to a lot of doctors that she shouldn't go to. Of course, Lizzie was a hard-working farm girl. Work all the time. And she got sick. And then they put her in the hospital, and they took a spinal tap or something out of her. And she said, you know, my back wasn't bad till those jerks started poking needles in me. Of course, her daughter's a nurse too, you know. She went right along with it. But then eventually after that, she started deteriorating pretty fast. And God, I don't remember how long she didn't live very long. Remember she called me up one night or something. And that's when we lived up there. And she didn't last long after a couple months. So she died, I think it was about 76. 77, yeah. Yeah. But she might have been still alive too. But yeah, she was working all the time, that gal. They weren't planting in the garden, they were harvesting and canning and cooking, you know. And her kids were all back there except Sammy. Sammy lives in Cincinnati. I ought to give you Sammy's address. You can call Sammy. He's a real nice, educated boy. Very smart. His wife is too. She works for, oh. Do you remember where she works? Is it the Campbell Soup Company?
No, I didn't think it was that one. I thought it was something different.
Well, she's executive of one of the big food manufacturers.
Okay.
And I guess they're happy now that she's back over here because she was in Japan for quite a while. And
Did you tell them about your nicknames? How you got both your nicknames?
yeah, Dynamite, yeah,
Yeah.
screwy name. Yeah,
Both your nicknames. What's
Yeah,
your
what
other
was the
nickname?
other one?
what was the other nickname?
Johnny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
I've always wanted to know that.
Yeah, how'd you get the nickname Johnny?
Oh, well that's a long story.
We got time.
Well, if I'd known back then what I know today, I'd probably kept it. The uncle I was telling you about was in the Kaiser's Guard. His name was Valdemar.
Okay.
And my mother named me after that. And I guess her and the old man got in a hell of a fight over it. And I guess it ended up, you call him what you want, I'm going to call him Johnny. So, you know, it's a terrible thing to have so many names hung on a kid.
Yeah.
I don't even know your whole name because I asked
Walter
him.
Frederick Blass.
Okay.
And that's legal.
Okay.
I changed it myself.
You changed it yourself? What was it?
Well, one time when I was in high school, my mother usually didn't bother with me, always left me alone. But every once in a while she had to stick her 2 cents into something. So she got in her mind that my name was Valdemar and that's what it's going to be. So I remember one day the principal called me in the office at Mr. Potter. I thought, oh, Christ, what did I do? I hadn't done anything. She went down to see him. And in her broken English explained to him that my name was Valdemar and it wasn't Walter. And he come out, well, he used to call me Dynamite too. And he come out, he was a hell of a nice man. And he come out and told me what happened. He says, what do you want to be called? I said, Mr. Powell, I'd like to be called Walter. Something everybody knows. He said, okay. I won't even call you Dynamite anymore. I'll just call you Walt. I said, thank you, sir. So when I went in the Navy, of course, I had to use my birth certificate. That said Waldemar.
Okay.